right, continuing with standing headlock defenses, we've tried to break this down along a time continuum. How close he's getting to you, how far into the technique he is. Obviously, the sooner you begin your defense, the better. But there's a reaction time involved, and it certainly isn't always possible. Once he locks his arms around your neck, and he gets you even bent a little bit where I'm not going to be able to break his posture with my hips, i.e. he's in better control than I am, even if I defend myself properly. We're now in the middle phase of headlock defenses. And that's one of the most common phases. If I see the technique coming, it's an early day at the office, I can go home. But most of the time, he's going to get you at least that far or probably on the ground. So let's look at the structure now. I'm caught off guard, he gets me tied up. I want to probably go here, instantly seat belt him. At this moment, it becomes a battle of posture. If he continues pulling my head down, it's getting more and more difficult to defend. So at this moment, I want to start bucking my hips, like we talked about earlier. But my head is already down, he's much tighter, and it's going to be difficult for me to rely just on that. If he tries to pull me off balance, I'm going to have to step with this leg around. Let's look at one way we can fight back for posture. This is the way that we're going to be able to stay in this phase. If he gets my head down, it's going to be more difficult. So here's a technique, again, not commonly taught, but it's essential. This is one I've used in the real world again and again and again in this situation, simply to buy me more time, to give me time to keep my posture right while I look at the options. So as he pulls my head down really hard, I got to step like this to compensate. And more importantly, this hand has to body lock him. Pull him in and push with your head. Now again, because of the weight difference, we're about the same size. It looks like I can outpower him. If we're the same size or even lighter, I probably can. But remember, this is designed against a big, huge person trying to yank me down. I'm going to need every ounce of leverage I have to keep my posture. That's what this is designed for. This isn't a true technique in itself. It's a way to stabilize my situation so I can go to other techniques without having to get my head pulled down farther where it gets more difficult. So once again, he catches me off guard, don't have time to get my shoulders up. I seat belt him, which is common, everybody does this. But what I need to do is get better leverage and push with my head this way.